People who were arrested for honest mistakes. What was jail like for you? I was young and stupid and accidentally bounced a $25 check at a grocery store. That same week, we were also moving, and ended up missing our mail for about 2 weeks. Mail that included the notice from the grocery store that the check had bounced. Fast forward a year later, and I'm driving to work with a bag full of neurosurgical medical charts for the surgeon I work for. I get pulled over for speeding, and oh, look. There's a warrant for my arrest. The state trooper was kind enough to let me pull my car off the tollway so I wouldn't get towed. Then I guess he realized I wasn't much of a threat because I ended up in the front seat with him. So picture this innocent little 23-year-old girl in a floral sundress, absolutely terrified because nothing like this had ever happened to her before. And what is the first thing the trooper says to me? This is my first week in the city, so I don't actually know how to get to the jail from here. Do you know which way I need to go? So I directed him to jail. Once we got inside, I clutched my purse and the bag full of medical charts and sat on a little chair up next to a wall. He walks over to talk to someone. He talks, turns, and looks at me, talks again, then starts laughing. He walks back over to where I'm sitting and tells me that he will leave the bag with the charts to the clerk. He informs me she will call my coworker to come get them. Then he says, also, you can't sit there. You need to stand on those footprints in front of that desk. I'm still trembling like a leaf and trying not to cry, and I begged to be allowed to stay where I was. He said, no, they need to be able to see your hands, just in case you have a gun hidden on you somewhere. Not that you could hit anything, the way you're shaking, but those are the rules. So I stand in front of the desk, and he takes my purse and bag of charts away. After about 10 minutes, another officer comes to the desk with a stack of papers. He barks at me to tell him my name, which I do. However, between the time the warrant was written and the day I was arrested, I had gotten married. So I told him my married name without really thinking about it. He flips and flips through the papers. About the third time he starts flipping, I finally realize what I'd done. So I said, it might be under my maiden name, which is? He starts yelling at me for not telling him that the first time, and now I'm sobbing. A female officer takes me into a room to search me, although fortunately, I didn't have to totally strip down or cough. She proceeds to tell me, you need to calm down.